And we're back once again. We have awakened some sort of power within Byleth, and we're here at a new month. We have a house versus house magic tournament, which should be honestly fairly empty, if we're being perfectly honest here. So let's see what's going on this month. I can't hear Sothis' voice anymore. I thought the rule was that if the word ended in an S, instead of doing apostrophe S, you just put an apostrophe. I'm not entirely sure, obviously, but I don't know.
What the?
Let me see. I'm gonna take a look at everyone who's here. Let's see. Shamir might have writing. Gilbert might. I know Hanneman does. It's not a question. Is Hanneman where he usually is? Yep, okay. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do our typical rounds. Go to the training grounds. I'll save the sauna for now.
Hurry up and cage the wild boar. Look, he's losing his grip. Even in his swordplay, he's getting sloppy. If he keeps progressing like this, he's going to get himself killed. Kranya, Solon, they're dead, but we still have a glut of enemies. We still have to take down the Death Knight and the Flame Emperor. Our next battle is fast approaching. I'm ready for it.
I think I need to turn up the game audio a smidge because his voice was very quiet. Let's try that. Let's see if that works. But thank you.
Professor, please. If he hears it from you that he needs to rest, perhaps His Highness will listen.
He's exaggerating. He thinks my color is off and that rest will cure all. I have a headache, but that's just from lack of sleep. It's not going to stop me from completing this month's mission.
The Professor agrees. Please rest, at least until the task is at hand.
I won't. Even if I tried, it's not like I would get any decent sleep. It would only be a waste of time.
That's an issue. You have to keep training yourself, but if you don't rest, then you just are hurting yourself even more.
In town earlier, there seemed to be more people around than usual. Is there some festival this month that I'm forgetting about?
Magic tournament. Who will be my magic user? Constance would be pretty good. It's house versus house, and it's just all just generic mages. Oh, that is amazing. Constance, you should be great. Oh yeah, Constance, you will absolutely destroy them.
May my foes someday forgive me.
One hit wonder. Can't quite one hit this guy, but it's very, very close.
I won? That can't be right.
Still can't quite one hit this guy, but he also barely hits Constance very hard. Happy would have also been a good choice.
I won? That can't be right. They seemed ripe for defeat.
Unfortunately, I can't do this entire thing without healing, but it's pretty darn close. Advanced seal. Always a pleasure to get more. And now for lag. Not as bad as I thought it would be.
Sorry? Edelgard and Hubert have been busier than usual. Constantly coming and going, in and out of Garreg Mach. Perhaps they are doing something in the Empire. As the legitimate heir of the Eyre family, I have not heard anything about it. But if it were significant, I am sure my father would have told me.
It's possible. Or maybe there's something he can't tell you about. You ever thought about that? History of Sreg? I have no idea. Why is it that I can't think of someone who's from Sreg? Honestly, I have no idea. Silk handkerchief.
Your hair!
Lawrence.
And your eyes! What happened to you?
You were
didn't
there!
lose something as a consequence of gaining these powers, did you? Sometimes our frail bodies don't do well with excess power, so don't push yourself too hard.
Let's go this way. I'm sad it's still the depressing music.
Good deal. Hey, Professor. Lots of things seem different around here lately. I've noticed it. Have you? Hey,
Is it
how about
more...
a favor?
Yeah, valuable secrets. That's fair. You wouldn't happen, you don't. Whatever. Who's afraid of lightning? Oh, interesting.
You're so strong now. I'm starting to understand why you were appointed professor. I thought I was stronger, but I still have such a long way to go. You'd better not go easy on me. I need your training to be strict if I'm gonna get any better.
I like your gung-ho attitude, Caspar. Whereas me and my friend said when we first... when we first played a Casper. Casper and Mercedes. We didn't take this game seriously at all, but I don't regret it.
Hey,
Hey!
Yes?
Hello,
So,
Ignots.
this month's mission is to take part in a ritual at the Holy Tomb, where you will receive a revelation from the goddess herself. What if she really appears? What if I finally get to gaze upon her radiance? I've always imagined the goddess, how beautiful she must be.
hi there.
Hello there! Hi, Ash. Ooh. Let me... Ooh. Can't quite make...
I can't even imagine what it must be like inside the Holy Tomb. Well, it's probably a grave, that much is for sure, and it's likely underground. Beyond that, who knows? I can't help but wonder, though, just what kind of ritual is this?
We'll just have to wait for Rhea to be able to find out, I suppose.
Hey,
Snow. Come on. I want the calendar. What's the event today? It's a food-based event. And next week is a fishing-based event. Sorry, I had to check something on my phone for a moment. Petra,
I'm
hello.
Bridget. We have legends. Stories containing people who have a spirit living inside of them. Those spirit people have much strength. They are maybe able to fly in the air or race across the ocean. Hair that shines and eyes that glow. They have qualities that are not unlike what you are looking like, Professor. Do not have doubt, Professor. The powers you have are like the powers of the legends. This is not...
Fair.
This is not...
Afraid of lightning.
I had lost the place of this.
Nice, okay. Okay. I need to get Petra up as high as I can.
What do you require?
Need to do that,
Farewell.
of course.
Hello there. This one, yes? I think 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 this one,
Buy all
yes?
these
I think this one, yes? I think
gifts
this
and
one,
just
yes?
bury
this one, yes?
Petra
I
in
think
gifts.
This one, yes? I thank you.
At the end of
Return
the day,
soon,
of
please.
course. Or at the end of the... Oh yeah, end of... Yeah,
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report.
I would sure hope
Although,
so.
I suppose you are something to report. For a moment, I thought you were someone suspicious. Lucky for you, I am quite perceptive. It took only that single moment for me to recognize you. The professor went out and got some new power.
Let's see, I gotta go both ways, but since they're right
You've
here, I
been
can talk
granted
to
this power by the
both
goddess
Ingrid and
herself.
Mercedes.
Truly, you must be a very special individual. Maybe Saros transformed before receiving her revelation too.
I haven't heard anything about that before. Maybe that part never found its way into the legend?
It is told that Saros had a revelation, instructing her to use her power for good, and to lead the people of Fodlan to salvation. I wonder what sort of revelation you might have, Professor.
We'll have to find out.
Oh.
You there! I recently had an errand
You
to
there.
and so I had to pass by the office. I didn't mean to, but I overheard Lady Rhea and Sedith arguing. Actually, it was more like Sedith was interrogating Lady Rhea.
Lady Ray is a little suspicious, can't deny
People
that.
who live an inordinately long time, people whose hair changes color, and those odd heroes' relics. Is Fodlan some mystical land full of inhuman creatures? You should see for yourself. I'd recommend exploring west of the Empire.
Oh no. Is Hanneman really the only person I can go to? Oh, please, no. There's someone to talk
Hey
to
there.
here.
Those students of yours will soon graduate and become unreachable royalty and nobility. You should show them respect now, or you might find yourself out of a job someday. No. One look at your students' faces, and it's apparent that would never happen. Even when your kids graduate, I bet they'll still think fondly of you. You'll always be professor to them.
Yeah, just professor. I guess I can pick up all this free stuff.
Good deal.
Okay. So let's teleport here.
Let me consider.
Gilbert, do you by
Sometimes
chance
where I
be
should have
riding
been
it
all
all?
along.
Oops.
Sometimes I find myself thinking I should leave Garrick Mach and return to my home. Ignore me. I'm sorry. It's a silly thing. An old man's ramblings and nothing more. I hear that Lady Rhea will accompany you for this month's task.
She
She's
must
the
find it
pillar
quite
that
important.
supports the hearts of Fodlan's people. Her safety is paramount. I hope there are no complications.
Thank goodness. Okay.
Monica, no, Kranya. Kranya is dead. And so is Solon, by your hand. Taking vengeance with your own hand. I'm sure Gerald would be proud.
I would sure hope so.
When you changed, even the other professors were taken completely by surprise. There's a ritual at the Holy Tomb this month, isn't there? I wonder what'll happen with that. I'm sure you'll be all right, but don't lose sight of who you really are, okay? However you may change, and whatever new power goes along with those changes, you'll still be the same person deep down. Remember that.
Thank you, Leonie.
In our battle last month, we really cut the enemy down to size. But there are other enemies we have yet to hunt down, not least the Flame Emperor. Once we've crushed them all, we can return to our peaceful lives at the monastery. It will happen soon. I have a feeling something big is coming.
Do you? No, just those two. Blech. Bummer. One more left here. And then everything else is around.
Oh.
Professor?
Hedgehog case. Probably belongs to a female noble. I think I know who that goes to. Hi, Cyril.
When I first saw you, Professor, with that hair color and that eye color, I thought you looked kind of like Lady Rhea. Like maybe you could be related. I like the way it looks. I wonder if I could change my hair color too. Maybe if I tried hard enough. If I thought real hard about it, I mean. All I need to do is get trapped up in a strange place and then escape, right? Just like you did.
It's as simple as that. There's nothing else that you need to do. Absolutely nothing. Okay, everyone in here, which there's 4.
I swear, it's like you're an entirely different person. I guess you're right. If I look hard, I can still tell it's you.
Hard? It's just hair and eyes. Though I suppose that stuff like that can really make you not recognize someone, especially at a glance. New bottle of perfume?
How are you, Professor? Did Hanneman make his "I will do no harm" speech or promise this won't hurt a bit when he asked to study you? Both? I've a bit of research I'd like to perform. Nothing so crass as Hanneman's poking, prodding, and drawing of blood. No, I wish to investigate Crest power itself. Crest power must have some kind of limit, right? Lady Rhea says any limits must be the protection of the goddess, but that doesn't quite answer it for me.
Long ago, Saint Seros was gifted with a divine revelation from the goddess, as well as incredible power.
You think
Is
it
that
might
what
be the
happened
same?
to you too, Professor?
I think it might be similar.
No way! The professor transformed before receiving any kind of divine revelation, right? Still, I wonder, does the fact that you've changed really mean you've been granted some kind of power? If that's the case, then what sort of revelation can be gained from the ritual? I'm guessing the revelation will just be a gentle reminder to use this new power to save the people of Fodlan. What else is there to say? You don't actually believe we're going to hear the voice of the goddess, do you?
I'm not sure. That's very up in the air right now. Got a couple people I gotta see here. Let's check out the counselor. 3 notes. Goodness gracious. Dorothea. Song and dance live in our memories, but there's no record of them. Even memories fade over time. Will anyone remember me when I'm gone? I'm sure you'll live on in someone's heart. That's Ingrid. I want to make something change. I want to make someone change his boorish behavior, but he doesn't seem to care how much I urge him to reconsider his actions. I'm at my wit's end. Probably time for your professor to step in. Oh, apparently that was it. Ingrid, meat and vegetables are both delicious, but some people complain about not liking one or the other. I just don't understand how anyone can snub a good meal. Fair enough. Claude is out here. Hey, Claude.
Hey, Teach, is it okay for you to be out on your own right now? Just please be careful not to topple over again. You scared us nearly to death. Anyway, doesn't Rhea want something from you? Sounds important. I'm glad I'll be there to witness the ritual at the Holy Tomb. I want to see whether or not something happens with my own eyes.
I'm sure there's a lot of things you want to know about Claude, and honestly, I don't blame you in the slightest.
Right.
Moon Knight Tale.
Ah! Professor! Sorry, this'll take some getting used to. Your hair and eye color are completely different. You just don't look like yourself anymore. Of course, you're right. I'm just being silly as usual.
Alright, that's everyone here. I'm gonna check on Petra just because I'm curious. Petra. There you are. C+. Sweet.
Right.
Alright, looks like that's just about everything around here. Nothing over here. I think the Holy Mausoleum is back there, but I don't know for sure, so let's go upstairs. Let's go from here to the other side and then teleport to the center.
That reminds me. All things considered, this year has been rather terrible. As far as the students are concerned, next month is the last one of the school year. Next month, we will hold the graduation ceremony, though it'll be an understandably subdued affair. This month, we ask that you carry out your duties as best you can, to ensure that our students remain calm.
It doesn't feel like it's been that long, now does it?
To be honest, I cannot keep up with all that's been happening recently. Monica was actually Kranya. Tomas was actually Solon. Who were these people? What about you, Professor? You were a true ally, yes? Not the most convincing answer you could have given. Still, I simply must take you at your word.
Well, the fact that you do take my word and trust it means that there is at least part of you that wants to hope and pray that I am someone you can trust.
The Holy Tomb, huh? I've worked here for years, and this is the first I've heard of it. I mean, it does make some sense. Sort of. Something about it is still weird. I understand now why they'd build the monastery in the mountainous center of Fodlan. Although, when the monastery was built, the Kingdom and Alliance weren't even around yet. But look how cleverly it was placed, right in the middle of the Empire, Kingdom, and Alliance. That's weird, right?
It might be a little strange. There might have been some forethought going
Recently,
into it.
Professor, I feel as though you've been a bit
Someone
distant.
who can think really
It's
far
like you're
ahead.
sort of floating above the clouds, separate from other people. And like you've got no interest at all in ever coming back down. How can I help? Hey, don't worry. I thought maybe I'd ask and see what you'd say.
That's everything. So all that's left is just the center. Let's start with here.
Really? Professor!
Hi, Flame.
Professor, I am so happy! Your new hair and eye color suit you well. We make quite the pair. But recently,
I sense that things are a bit strained between Lady Rhea and my brother. She wants to do something at the Holy Tomb. I do not know what, but... Whenever it has concluded, I hope they will return to their friendship, as it has always been.
I don't know. I've never really thought of it as a friendship. I've always thought of it as a, what do you call it? As if, like, Rhea is his employer? I know.
Oh, Professor. How long have you been standing there? I didn't see you. I was just sorting through Captain Gerald's belongings. I haven't made much progress. I keep finding things that bring back memories. Clearing out this room of his belongings again, it's not easy.
I can imagine.
Oh, Professor. Anything I can help you with? I will do whatever I can to serve you. Excellent. No matter how small the task
You must
is,
make
I
sure
vowed
that
to Gerald
the
I
last...
would help you.
I'm glad that you're here to help, Eloise. I didn't even realize I hadn't got... I guess he's been missing for a while. I guess that was probably why.
Professor,
but hey,
are you
what's one more down?
Really? Your appearance is due to the influence of the Crest of Flames? Intriguing. Unfortunately, I have found no record of Nemesis's hair and eye color ever changing. However, if that transformation was brought on in part by the power of the Crest, that would be most, well, I suppose interesting is too small a word. Still, it would be an absolutely exceptional discovery. To know for certain, we must investigate further. So, close off. What? A full physical is in order, yes? We need to know if this transformation affected you adversely. Don't worry, it won't hurt a bit. Oh, yes, I should call Manuela. My apologies.
Yeah, I feel like that's more of the concern. He's excited at least. Can't take that away from the guy.
Excuse me.
Hello, Rhea.
You haven't a thing to worry about. You have been gifted the power of the goddess. Furthermore, you have overcome the death of your father, Gerald, and you have destroyed countless of our wicked foes. I am proud, so very proud of who you have become.
I don't know if I would say I've gotten over. I mean, have you listened to the music?
Once we finish the ritual at the Holy Tomb, all will be well.
You're thinking.
It is you. I am sorry, but I have a lot on my mind. I would prefer to be alone right now.
That's fair. I hope you get things figured out, Sedith. Okay. So first things first, the Abyss. Let's talk to everyone. Make sure that we are all good. Bishop, Warlock, Paladin, Sniper, Swordmaster, Wyvern Rider, Warrior, and Assassin. I like this neon. The hair on the actual model itself feels so faded. I don't really like it.
Whoa.
Do you have something to report, sir?
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report. You look different. And you're acting different. You're just all around different. Shaking things up, are we? I think that's great. Gotta keep things interesting, right? For what it's worth, it's a good look, and you wear it well.
I appreciate it.
I get it.
Hello.
Got a shady offer from somebody well-dressed. Noble's lapdog, probably. There was a big sack of coin on offer, but not a lot of real info about the job. It seemed suspicious, so I turned it down. Now I wonder if that was a mistake.
I feel like if you're getting money from a place you're unsure of, it's probably better to say no to that.
Oh.
Because you don't know what kind of mess you might end up getting into. Hey, Balthus.
Hey, pal, how you holding up? The human body is strong, but we all have our limits. Even folks who fraternize with the goddess. How was she, by the way? A real knockout, yeah?
She was I mean...
Really?
That's the accurate
Huh,
answer.
That's a letdown. Well, in any case, we have our work cut out for us. No telling what they're planning next.
That's fun dialogue I didn't know existed. Can I talk to you? Nope.
See you again
Okay.
soon.
Probably next month or the month after. I don't remember what chapter we're on.
My word. It seems that the rumors of you receiving the goddess's power were true.
You were in the
But
battle.
you're still you, obviously. Good. It would be a shame if you changed into someone I didn't like.
It's
So you
clear
do
to
like
me,
me.
at least, that you are something more than you were. Something special.
Yeah. I just hope this newfound specialness doesn't spell trouble for the rest of us.
I mean, we've still got a good bit of game left, so we'll probably have a little bit of trouble. Alright, now to sift through the trash, and then find Yuri, who's probably in the classroom.
Look at you!
Look at me!
Listen, all sorts of folks wind up in this place for all sorts of reasons. Nobody's judging. Whatever happened to you doesn't make one bit of difference to any of these people.
Well, at least I'm glad I won't be judged. Rusted sword, iron bow. Eh. The rusted weapons are probably the best thing, because I just get free weapons out of it,
Things
essentially.
certainly have changed lately. Not that I mind. Or perhaps the only thing that's different is how you look. Or has your personality changed too?
I don't think it's changed that much.
Well, that's cute. Glad you're able to joke around at least. Makes me less concerned about you. Well, whatever the case, I still like you just the same as I always have.
I'm glad. I like you too, Yuri. Alright. Alright, now it's time to go to the sauna to be able to get...
I am grateful.
Thank you, Lysithia. Go to the sauna to be able to get...
Thanks.
Byleth's...
Thank you.
To be able to have Byleth get a little bit extra experience with...
You have my gratitude.
From Hanneman and... Gilbert, was it? I think it was Gilbert. It was someone. I don't remember who exactly. Who do I want to come with me? Probably Hilda, honestly. I have a good bit of training left that I need to do with Hilda. Just need to stay a little longer. Perfect. Sorry, Hilda. I care about you, Hilda, but my main concern is... Alright, let's see. I believe it's Gilbert that I need to talk to. And Hanneman I know I need to talk to. Unfortunately, I missed my opportunity with Gerald, but it's probably the most depressing way of putting it. Alright. And we could talk to Hanneman, and then we could do the same thing a little bit later.
Professor, are you unfortunate? Still, what? Oh,
Ooh, I like that.
Practice yield.
Okay. A little bit better. Let's find Petra. What am I doing? Oh, that. Let's find Petra. Where's Petra? I missed a couple people. What? Insect larva? Well, I guess Bernadetta, yeah, I should have remembered.
So hungry. Oh, is that you, Professor? Sorry. I'm really not feeling well this month. Even leaving my room for dinner is just too much. It's got nothing to do with your, changes. So, don't open the door, please.
I'll make sure you don't have to worry that much, Bernie.
You look so different. You're still our professor in there, right?
Yeah,
Did
I'm still
anything
in
else
here.
change besides your hair and eyes? Are your arms bigger? How do your abs look? Really? You gotta teach me how to do that.
Well, you just gotta be born weird, have a goddess in your head, go to a dimension of darkness, and then hope for the best.
Professor, hair that...
Okay, I know who that is.
You have my... You have... This is...
Alright, let's check. Okay. Is it anywhere on the map? No, okay, so I must have to... It's probably something that'll happen during the week.
Hair that...
If that's the case, I'll... let me check up what I'm gonna check up what I need exactly because I, of course, don't want to mess things up. Alright, let's see. Got that. Okay, she needs C, which means... Okay, so I think I basically have it. I can't do it yet, but I'm gonna have B support, which means that it'll lower it to D, which is what I have, so I'm basically set. Okay, so that just leaves. Okay, I'll give it a try.
Training has butts.
Okay, that is totally fair. What am I gonna do with the rest of today then? Just stuff my students' faces, clearly. Bitter eats. Let's see. Sylvain. Office. Look at that.
Yeah, you just get it, Professor. This is my favorite.
My favorite meal at my favorite cost. Free. Gotta love this place.
Alright, who else do I need to raise up? Marianne and Hilda, because I did... Well, Hilda didn't get the benefits of the sauna, unfortunately.
Food tastes better when I get to share it with you.
I feel the same. Let's fill up so that we feel good and energized.
Alright. Let's see who else. Claude is good. Cyril and Yuri I can do. Who else? Cyril, Yuri, Leone. Cyril, Yuri, Leone, Constance. So from here we could do Cyril and Yuri.
This is so good. Can I have seconds?
I've eaten many meals in my time, but this is divine.
Alright, and Constance and Leone is what I need now. Let's see, is Constance up here by chance? No. Constance is there. Okay, let's try another one. Leone is here. Constance is not. Constance, yeah, you gotta work with me here. Constance, you gotta work with me here. Constance, you kind of have to work with me here. Constance, come on. Leone, at least, is basically on every one of these. Okay, let me look for something that Constance likes. Let's see. Is there anything, Constance? Literally anything where you show up here? Constance, you are a picky ass eater. I hope you know that. Oh my goodness. Constance, at least, okay. Leone, you're here, okay.
How I do look forward to mealtime, though I'm not quite sure about today's menu.
That looks delicious. Goddess forgive me, I've just got to indulge.
Ugh. Oh? Who dat? First off, let me go to Abyss. I think all the rare monster sighting. Constance, where you be? I think you're to the right. Yep. Hi, Constance.
It's clear. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you loved tea. Okay. Okay, so we go back. We check what's the person who's wanting to talk to me. If it's Petra, that is actually the, well, nah, I mean, it's, I guess it's fine. Oh, there's many. Constance might actually be one of them, because I just appeared after I talked to her. Well, let's go see. First off is this one. I'll have to do that next time. It's so frustrating. I purposefully only attempted to recruit. Well, not even attempted. I knew it wouldn't even work. But I attempted to just because I didn't think I would actually get to freaking talk to her.
Professor.
sorry, Constance, this is not a good time. Alright. That's everything.
Professor.
Let's go. Instruct manually. Alright. Claude, what can you use? You could use bow, honestly.
Let's...
Alright, next. Who needs what? Balthus could use a little more...
You make that. Brings back.
Okay, that works. I'll get you pretty close. I should probably do the same thing with Yuri as I'm doing with Balthus. Wow, that's really depressing. Alright, what am I raising with you? Okay, I'm doing that, so I'm gonna do
My effort.
faith.
It is still.
And magic.
You see, I shall.
Happy. You're not really super close to anything, but I can raise this to at least level it up.
You're laying it on a...
We'll do authority just because getting it up as much as we can is just useful in general. Sylvain, or no, Hilda. Let's see. I need to get Hilda to be an armored knight and a paladin. Or a fortress knight, I suppose. Yeah, just under a 50% chance. Alright. Alright, that's fine.
I think... How's...
Both lance and riding need to be B. Alright. Sylvain is pretty similar. Kind of. Oh, I don't have enough. Never mind. Alright. Let's change Yuri. To reason, just to get that increasing.
There's something I'd like you to tell me.
I enjoy a good ghost story, but I've never seen a ghost in real life. I would love to have that experience for myself, even just once.
That might work.
Yeah, that was the okay answer. Not the
Professor.
great answer. Yeah, Cyril, I don't care. Oh, okay.
With you on my side, we ought to do real good.
Any excuse to spend time with you.
We didn't do too bad, did we?
No, you didn't do too bad.
It's all becoming clearer.
Age is but a number.
It's all instinct.
Ah, I finally get it.
Ooh, that's a pretty good spell. So I know this isn't a good idea. I know it's not going to make any difference whatsoever. But I'm so close. That I'm going to do this. I'm going to do Petra Support now. Cut it out. Put it in the actual support video, which is going to be next. And then I'm going to recruit Petra all in this episode just to be able to finish it off. So I'll see you in just a minute while I do Petra Support conversation. And welcome back. It wasn't very long, so it's not going to be a huge cut for me at least. But I don't necessarily care about the rare monster. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go talk to Petra. Where is Petra? Fishing pond. If I've done this right, this should be the last recruitment that I need to worry about.
Hair that shines. I am spending my days with devotion to my studies. There is something I think of when looking at you. I am feeling that the way you are teaching would give me great benefit. Is it possible to be switching to your class? I would like to be requesting that of you. I have so much gratitude.
I would love for you to join us, Petra.
I'm still not used to the speaking of your language, but I have full comprehension. Please, Professor, teach me all of the things you know.
We've done it. That's everyone. I honestly wasn't sure if I'd be able to do it, but here we are. I'm going to basically speed run through the rest of this. I'm going to
once it will happen.
talk to everyone, get more level up my sword and maybe my faith a little bit. And excuse me, I am so sorry. Because Byleth has,
I'm sorry,
frankly, fallen behind on a lot of skills.
The glory of progress.
So, I need to train up a little bit.
Excuse me. Furthermore, I am...
I'll do this. Ah, dang. Okay, I'll do this. Manuela should be... Manuela's over there. So I need to go left here.
Hey.
Get faith from Manuela.
I mean it. When the but look.
Probably the same thing from Anna. And then I'll cook to attempt to... Let me out. Thank you. Where'd you go? Oh, hello. Here you are.
Good. Hey, lots?
Practice.
And now I'm going to cook to raise everyone's stats. And of course I'll do it with Yuri so that I can get a little closer to Yuri. We'll do hero salad. Why not?
Wise indeed. Maybe. This is hard. Wow.
And then I'm going to... You know, let's give this sword thing a try. I don't really have much else I need to do. So let's give it a try. I'm not really worried about wasting activity points today. Oh, okay, I should be fine. Oh, goodness. Oh, no, hiccups.
Should I have held back?
You should probably put on a longer shirt. one is... Oh, well, never mind. Fight's over.
As expected.
That was a 5% chance. I want to point that out.
You fought well.
I should have looked at the forecast a little better.
That
but
is that.
I think I'm good for now. I don't think I need to worry about anything else. Alright. And that should be that. I think this is the final one.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Brave? Oh, Brave Lands. Okay.
Impressive. Nice work.
Thank you. Alright, what can I do with my last bit of renown? I should do this. Alright. Now we can... Let's do Boa again. And for the last one... I guess we could share a meal. We can do Yuri and Hilda, and then just go find Hilda, give her a gift, and we'll be all good.
I've eaten many meals in my time.
It's kind
Hilda, here you are.
Well, if that you don't have.
Alright, gift. Nah, I don't know. Stylish hair clip. Alright. And that's everything, so we can end this. I always instruct manually. Pushing it a little longer than I would usually prefer, but we're all good. Okay, I've at least got a 46 for both. The chances aren't great, but they're not awful. Let's see, Lance is okay. I could beef up riding. She's not gonna make it to the end and get another level up from this, but it'll be pretty close. Sylvain could do the same thing. Okay, let's push that heavy armor a little bit more.
What?
Okay. Next we can do Yuri again. Put some more points into reason.
Go on. Thanks for...
You'll level up with that. So we can do that. Alright, next we can do Marianne. I should probably switch off of faith magic. Focus more on like reason and sword or something, since she's the dancer now. But I could change that in a second. Leone I can do. Pretty good. Alright, let's focus on Lance now.
Yep.
Down the back. I need that better posture.
I've learned.
not Cyril. Actually, that's basically everyone. Sure, Cyril. Good points, Lance.
Yeah.
That into something else. Dang it. Oh. Let's change Marianne's goals, and then sword, reason, begin lecture.
Professor.
You're fine as is. Felix's birthday.
I think
Flowers, buddy.
we didn't do too.
No, you did perfect.
Better than
That was
before.
just level up.
Master this. Not a total waste.
I work to grow.
Am I starting to master?
It's all coming together.
A bit more skill never hurt anyone.
Good job, Yuri. And just to show it, look at that. Seteth we get automatically, and Rhea we can't recruit. We have gotten everyone. This has been a much longer video than usual, but I think that's alright. Next time, it's probably going to be, next time we're going to do support conversations, because I need to paste Petra's in regardless, and we've got quite a few built up, I'm sure. And then from there, we do one, well, I'll probably combine it into one episode, doing one battle, and then going straight into the Holy Mausoleum, Ritual of the Goddess of Revelation. So, I'll see you then.